Okay, let's practice some angles, so some corresponding angles, alternate angles, vertically opposite angles, and interior angles. Okay, so all the theory we were doing last week. If L1, L2, and L3 are parallel lines, find the measure of the angles. They're actually alpha, beta, and gamma. Okay, or A, B, and Y. Okay, so we just have two numbers, a 40-degree angle and a 115. And we've defined other angles from it, okay? So this is where your knowledge of corresponding angles comes into play. So we're looking for F's, alternate angles. We're looking for Z's, vertically opposite. We're looking for the X's. And then, of course, we have interior angles, INTER angles, equals 180, okay? For all the other three, corresponding angles are equal, alternate angles equal, vertically opposite angles are equal, okay? Interior angles add up to 180. Okay, so to show some examples, so let me show an alternate angle there first. So remember, the Z must start and stop on parallel lines. So if you start on a parallel line, wait till you hit one of the transversal lines. I can come all the way down to the bottom if I wish. So that angle Y is actually equal to that one there. Okay. I could have also started and stopped on this parallel line. So you'll end up finding that angle is also equal to this one. Okay. Let me see if I can show you some examples of F's. Okay. So there's me starting. The arms of the F must be parallel lines. So that angle there, which is two angles, is equal to this one here. It's also equal to this one down here. They are all corresponding angles, okay? Of course, I can do an F upside down. Let me do one backwards, for example. So again, I'm starting. My arms of my F's are on the parallel lines. Those angles correspond to each other, and also to that one there, which is two angles. So that's what you're looking for, vertically opposite angles. There's an example, B is vertically opposite this one, and so on and so forth. So that's what we're using to be able to solve this diagram of parallel lines to find the three angles. Okay, so the first one I'm going to start is the 40 degrees, okay? So I want to see what's vertically opposite what up here. Do I have an X? Okay, so the easiest way to be sure that you have the right angle across from each other is to draw it in. Okay, so so when I do that, I can see the 40 degrees is vertically opposite this one here. So not vertically opposite the A that would be very easy to mistake. Okay, so I didn't gain anything from that yet. I don't know A. A is actually vertically opposite this one up here. Okay, so I'd need to find this one first to be able to find A. Okay, right, so let's have a look at the 115. Is there much we can do with that? Well, what you can always do with a 115 on a straight line is to find, so this is a straight angle. And remember, straight angle is 180 degrees. So if I go into my calculator and go 180 minus 115, I get 65 degrees. So this angle here is 65 degrees. Okay. Right. Do I learn much from that? So I've literally just turned my page upside down because I'm looking for some F's. Okay. So I'm here playing with my F's. Can you see now that 115 is the same as up here? Can you see that? They are corresponding to each other. Let me draw it in again. There's my arms of my F. So it's under the arms of my F. The angles are equal. Okay, so that means I can put 115 degrees there and its corresponding angles. Okay, you see the way I'm always writing down why I'm putting something in up there. So that's 115. Okay, So now I can get at the angle in the middle, okay? And I can do that from two ways. I can do that from my protractor. And sorry, just explain, I always say protractor when I'm talking about a straight angle because I imagine me putting a protractor down and that's 180 degrees, okay? So 40 degrees plus 115 degrees equals 115 degrees, and then 180 degrees minus 115 degrees is 25 degrees. So now I've worked out that you're 25 degrees, okay? And I'm just going to put straight angle in that as the reason why I'm doing it. So therefore, alpha is equal to 25 degrees because it's vertically opposite. Okay. Now, there was another way I could do that, and there are loads of ways of doing this. It just depends on how you see it. You see, I could have done a backwards F in this one. You see the way we worked out he was 65 degrees? Well, then you can see that these two here add up to 65 degrees. So if he's 40, he must be 25. Okay, and then you can do vertically opposite again. Another way of doing it is to do alternate angles. So if he's 115, he's 115. Okay. So he's 115 under there. Sorry, 115. Okay. And you can do a straight angle here or here. Can you see that? You have 40 degrees, 115 degrees, and A or alpha, okay? And you can see that's 25 degrees. So it doesn't matter which way you do it at all. You have all of these tools at your disposal. So it's whichever angles you see. Okay, and one way is not better than the other. It doesn't matter if it takes you 4 lines to get to A or somebody else beside you takes them 1 line. It doesn't matter. It's the same marks. Okay, it's using all of these properties that you know, straight angles, right angles, all of the different angles to solve. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do then is beta. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Well, I see straight away here, I see an F, okay, between these two lines. So whatever angle this is, it's the same as the one under here. Okay, why am I doing that? Well, there's a straight angle. Okay, so if I find this one, I can take it away from 180 to give me B. Okay, so what is this angle here? Well, we already established earlier on that that was 40 degrees because it was vertically opposite the 40 degrees that was here. Okay, so let's do that. So that's 40 degrees and it's vertically opposite. Okay. Okay, so this one is also 40 degrees because it's corresponding. So therefore 180 degrees minus 40 degrees is equal to 140 degrees, which is equal to beta. Okay, y straight angle plus a corresponding angle. Okay, and then finally here. Okay, and again, there's loads of different options for him. Look at the Z coming up here. Okay, so there's the 40 degrees, and so y is 40 degrees. So that's an obvious one. I'm going to do a different one here. I'm going to pretend I saw the triangle first. Okay, so this is me working out y. So I have that triangle. Try drawing it again. Okay, so I have 115 down the bottom. I have 25 up the top. So 115 degrees plus 25 degrees is 140 degrees. And then 180 degrees minus 140 degrees is equal to 40 degrees, which is equal to y. And then I have angles in a triangle equal 180 degrees. Okay, so like I said, it doesn't matter which of the properties you use to solve them, you'll see, and what I'm trying to show you there is all of the different ways you kind of solving it. It's whatever you see first.